Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn? Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the... It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacon.
Wow, it sounds like a grand... And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks. You catch Paimon's drift?
You want to get involved in the Lantern Rite? That's great! The festive period During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcome. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also, if you're able to, could you try? We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Young man, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing,
What a strange thing to say! But Paimon's curious, what number did you have in mind exactly? Oh, forget it. Let's assume you meant Paimon is worth more.
As a matter of fact, I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare...
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious...
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe...
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy!
So, I assume you two are in Liyue for the Lantern Rite? This year's Mingxiao Lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into... It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist. I guess it must just be held up by a similarly
Sounds awesome!
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole...
Wow, so many stalls! Here, there, everywhere! You can just feel it.
Got a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time with the Crux. There seems to be something mysterious about this.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up and... So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. I did the right thing, didn't I?
Graphic apparatus. Building materials. Yes, this seems to be enough. Materials. I'm sure they'd sell well in Snezhnaya.
Look! That stone is floating! Luckily, it's tethered in place. If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Mingxiao lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Mingxiao lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this...
Yes. How...
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival. You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao Lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao Market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds.
So, the Xiao Market.
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling Liyue's local. It is Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a rep. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their.
Folks in Liyue are so.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern Rite. She's usually somewhere around the Xiao Market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest?
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao Market and then go to the stall with the tea.
Hi, can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Xiao Market. Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the Millilith to keep things orderly. Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people. Oh, and if you are heading to Yinyan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help. As thanks, I've got a gift for you. When you... You better get going if you want to get...
You really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped...
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular...
Woohoo! Paimon! Huh. Now that you mention it, you do have a lot of options.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it. Uh-huh. Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking. Hand it over. I'll use it to feed... Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
There are so many. This one looks good, but Paimon wants to try that one too. Huh? Grilled tigerfish? That's the one... Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of honoring his memory.
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tigerfish. What do you think?
Delicious. Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers. If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
So you're back. What do you think?
Ah, so so tasty.
Oh, yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd... Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about. This Xiao lantern is for...
Wow, such a...
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process. But if you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of...
So he's responsible for this super-duper...
That's right. He should be easy to find.
If we could make a Xiao lantern for Xiao, maybe that would cheer him up a bit. Let's find Jingming and see what he has.
Build a lantern.
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline. Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own? I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simple... I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second.
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of...
It all comes with practice. Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Did you build that humongous Mingxiao lantern using...
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no sing...
So it was a community effort?
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser, aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa. So that's how the Mingxiao...
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll. But since when do you build Mingxiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received, especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck. Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule. Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me. Happy Lantern Rite. Have fun. Building materials.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make Xiao lanterns. Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern.